If you want to invest in the market, this is the number one thing that you have to do right now. Hey, this is CeoTrades, where money works for you. This is the reality. War is upon us. Is this another sign that the roaring 20s, the current roaring 20s, are headed in a questionable manner? You bet. This is a great question to answer. The reality is that, number one, we had a COVID situation that caused somewhat surreal situation amongst the population. Some people passed away, but in general, I'd say it wasn't too far off from the numbers that normally would pass away. I don't know the exact numbers. I haven't followed that. However, I do believe that the war that we're going through right now is having some consequences that's going to affect the average trader. Now, what can we learn from this? Here we are looking at Bitcoin, and we can see here that since in November, you can see it hit its highs back of 68,000 or so, and it hasn't gone back up since. I mean, in December, it pretty much went to 58,000. It still is on a consolidating path, although there is a bit of a run in the last few days. And that run, you can see right in here, it went from 38,000 pretty much all the way up to 44,000, which is where it's at right now. And people like the numbers. Is this going to be a continuance on the positive side? Perhaps. April usually is very good for Bitcoin. April in general in the last 10 to 12 years has been really good. Since it started, it's been really good. It has had 2 or 3 Aprils that haven't been great. I think the last year was not that great. We're expecting this year to have a run. Why are we expecting it to have a run? Well, look at the news. Just follow the news. You can see that Jerome Powell came out and saying we have to regulate cryptocurrencies. Why do you think we have to regulate it? Because more and more people are headed towards crypto right now, especially the situations that are happening around the world are causing people to lose the respect for the dollar, the mighty dollar, and go into crypto because crypto is universally exchanged, as well as it is deflationary, meaning that it is being able to maintain its value just like gold. And this is something that you want to be aware of when you're in this type of conflict. So is this a good time to buy Bitcoin? I would say if you want to try and jump in and buy some, you can. I've seen it that for several days now it's been on an upward trend. This upward trend has been happening since about March 13, 14, and it's gone up a good 10%, and that's not bad. 10% gains. Now, some people will cash out right here because they're uncertain what's going to happen. Yeah, most of us don't know what's going to happen, but I'm still holding. I'm still holding until it gets to at least the 70-ish level on Bitcoin. Ethereum is another coin we want to look at, and this crypto usually shows a similar path as Bitcoin, and you can see that one went from 2,400, it's up to 3,100, so it's up even further, a good 25% gain. Close to that, 20% gain, 20 to 25% gain. Ethereum has had a better move in the last several days since around the same period of time. I like Ethereum. I think Ethereum is going to make an unbelievable move in the next several weeks. April is usually the time to determine both of these coins' movements. Now here we go with Binance BNB. I usually don't look at this one, but you can see it here. It went from a low of 360. It's up to 411. That's up about 12% there. That's very good. XRP, which has been in the news and has had a major lawsuit. I don't know which way it's gone, but it's pretty much in a consolidation path. It hasn't moved a lot. It's gained over 10%, 12%. That's pretty good. Solana is at 49 right now, and it at 40. What is it? 90. Where am I getting these numbers? 98 right now, and it was at 77 during the same period, and it's gone up close to 20%. That's really good for Solana. Now I like to look at Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is at 0.40 Zen 2, and it went from 0.40 Zen 2 back around the 14th or 13th of March. It hasn't moved a lot, but there is a 10 to 20% gain right in there, although you can't see it very clearly. Doge, one of the people's favorites, it went up a bit, and then it's dropped right back down. You can see that 17 cents. It was at 22 cents. It's down to 13 cents right now, and it went from its lows of 11 cents up a good 10 to 12% as well. What can we learn from this? Number one, there are uncertain times coming up. The price of oil will regulate everything, and in Europe, supposedly, according to news that I have read, and I could be wrong, that oil prices, gas prices are up 10 times their normal value. If this comes to the US, then we've got huge trouble. There is a possibility that the stock market may crash. I don't know about crypto, but I would say be careful because I believe everything would crash. However, I do believe that crypto will gain much quicker than the stock market will. That's just the way it works. Is there a better way to make money right now? Well, if you've got cash, sit on cash and wait until you hear the news in the next 2 to 3 months or maybe through the summer. That's how long it might take. Or you can take a chance and you can start researching and reading news and taking a small investment amount where you'd have, let's say, $1,000, $10,000. You could put in 10 to 20% right now on something that you like and watch it and see which way it goes. Because if it goes downward, you'll have somewhere to be able to invest. This is Doge, and Doge has been on a downtrend for quite a while. But we know that when negative talk happens, that's when opportunities exist. So get ready and get set, because if you want to double your bank account, you've got to multiply your knowledge account. How? By reading, by research, by doing due diligence. This is CeoTrades, where money works for you. And we can assist you in building your knowledge account so that your money market account will grow multiplied. Stay safe, and until tomorrow, where we'll talk another episode on how to invest in crypto.